dot your I's and cross your T's. There are no exceptions, particularly being in finance. I used to be very much of a, oh, later me can figure that out. Like, that's not really a problem now. However, trust me, if I was to tell like that version of me, if I was speaking to her now, I would be, get your shit together and do the things that you don't like, because there is going to be a time it comes around and bites you on the butt, and it's gonna sting. You will get through it, but it's gonna sting, and you're better off just to spend those extra couple of minutes now and get it done. And that applies with anything in business, any area of business that you don't really like, or you kind of put off to the last minute, or you want to sweep under the rug. Either find somebody else you can outsource it to that's brilliant at it and loves it as soon as possible, or suck it up and get it done, because that day where it comes knocking, it always does, and you got to be ready for it. Or you could just do what needs to get done and that day never comes. Up to you, your choice. So that was definitely a really big one for me. The next one would be, don't get so fixated on your monthly goals. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. And it's more about learning to find your own inner peace within what you're doing, and not have your success or sense of being based on your results, because they change all the time. And if you're putting your sense of self and your being on the end results, you're in for an emotional roller coaster. So if you can kind of dial that back a little bit and realize that your business is somewhat separate to you, and that when you're growing a business, it's a long-term game. And if you get caught up in the month to month, you're always going to have that stress and anxiety. But if you can zoom out and look at it more from like a 12-month, 2-year, 5-year perspective in terms of where you're headed, you'll surprise yourself at where you end up. And I think maybe one more, staff. Definitely some big lessons around staff. I guess my big heart got me in trouble a little bit at the beginning, and it would be take the time to really get to know who it is that you're hiring. Be really clear on what your non-negotiables are, and make sure the attitude and the values are a match, because anything from a skill perspective can be taught. If you have the right person that has the same values, that is as committed, that can see the vision, that can see the dream, and believes in the people that you're serving as much as you do, then you've got an incredible team. But if you compromise on any of those values or the things that are musts, it will always be pain. It's just not worth it.